AITAH for canceling a trip because my fiancé X and her baby are coming. I, F, 32, have been with Kyle, M, 37, for 2.5 years. We got engaged 6 months ago. Kyle has been divorced for over 5 years ago. He was married to Elena, F, 37. They have a son, Grayson, M, 8. Elena has a toddler from a guy she met after her divorce and dated briefly, Ella, 2.5, F. Grayson is a wonderful little kid. He has his room in our house and he is so loved by all of us. Kyle and Elena are good friends and co-parenting great. The problem I have is she is everywhere. Beside the holidays and birthdays, which I understand, Christmas, Grayson birthday, Thanksgiving, Elena and her baby are pretty much invited to any family functions such as Kyle's birthday, Kyle's parents' anniversary, my birthday, yes. Kyle invited her to my birthday, our camping trips. I have talked to Kyle many times, but he thinks I'm being insecure for no reason and making a big deal about nothing. I booked a trip to Mexico for January for me, Kyle and Grayson. Kyle told Elena that on the last week of January we will have Grayson for extra week since he is coming with us to Mexico. Apparently Elena managed to ask him about our trip dates, details. I saw on Facebook she was posting about swimsuit shopping for her upcoming trip. Kyle texted her and asked her if she is going somewhere that week too. She said she researched our hotel and I took advantage of the same deal as you guys. So I guess we will see you there, huh? I told Kyle then we are canceling the trip. He said he can't because tickets are non-refundable. I told him then I'm not going. I want for once have a family vacation without his ex-wife. I want a family vacation without his ex-wife, but Kyle thinks there's nothing we can do now. We need to address this for future plans and be more clear about boundaries. Update, I, female, just ended an engagement, yes, right before Christmas. My brother and his GF let me stay with them until I find my place, hopefully soon. I packed my clothes and stuff. Cancelled the subscriptions, Netflix, Disney, that was under my credit card. Wrapped and left the gifts under the tree so they can open it on Christmas morning without me. E-transferred half of the rent and utilities for December. My brother will pick up my stuff later, my books. If I buy something for the house, should I take it? Or it's his now since I bought it for the house and it's his house now. I bought an air fryer, an Instant Pot and Dyson vacuum. Anything else I should do? Update, first of all, thank you for every single comment. I read all of them. Kyle came home late last night since he was working on a project with his coworker. He saw me awake and got surprised and asked, "Is everything okay?" I said, "We need to talk." I basically told him that either he tells Elena to cancel her trip and establishes boundaries, or we are done. He said, "Oh my God, are you still on this?" I said, "I'll talk to her for future events, let it go, for F***'s sake." I said, "No. This has been my life since we met. She and her baby are always in my hair. I get upset, you convince me to let it go this time, then it happens again." I reminded him that last June we hosted Elena's baby's birthday at our backyard, and paid for and did everything, and you told me to let it go. Where is the limit? Will she be invited to our wedding and be in the bridal party? Will she be at our honeymoon? Will she be at the delivery room when I give birth? He said, "We are both tired, why don't we talk tomorrow?" I told him I can't wait until then. Will you ask Elena to cancel her trip and tell her about my boundaries? He said, "I can't make her do anything as she is no longer my wife. I can tell her you don't like her and you can't stand her. Happy?" I said, "I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be your wife. She is more your wife than I'll ever be. She just doesn't like to put out, so you got me for that. That's how I feel. I feel so unloved. If we break up and Elena takes you back, would you get back together with her?" He said, "Stop. You know how much I love you. Why are you saying these nonsense?" I asked again and again. He said, "What do you want me to say? That if I'm single will I work things out with Elena? I guess." I got my answer. I gave him the ring and said, "I'll leave tomorrow morning." He said, "What? Are you serious? What is going on tonight?" He started saying how we were gonna get married and have babies. He knows I left my previous boyfriend because he didn't want to get married, and he begged me to not leave before holidays. He suggested staying and starting counseling in January. I told him, I really don't have energy or time for this. He started crying. I was awake all night crying on and off. In the morning, he made me breakfast and hugged me, so uncomfortable, and said, "Please don't end it permanently. Let's be in touch and work on our relationship." I told him, "No. I just can't, sorry." Again, he cried and left for work. I talked to my brother in the morning, and he and his girlfriend will let me stay with them until I find my place. I wrapped the Christmas gifts, for Grayson mostly and him, and left them under the tree so they can open them on Christmas morning. He asked if I'd at least join them for Christmas morning. I said no. As for the tickets, they were on my credit card. I'll call Air Canada today to see if I can transfer them to my brother and his girlfriend. I'm so grateful for letting me stay at their place.